Greetings everybody, Thetimics here. Welcome back to more of Let's Play Frostpunk. For the second time, our trusty generator has had to go into overdrive. We're consuming a ridiculous amount of coal, but actually went down by almost 1,000 yesterday. But it's worth it. We're keeping everybody reasonably warm. Only about half of them or so, well, maybe 2/3 or so can work in these frigid temperatures. But there's not a whole lot we can do about that at the moment. So we will need to again operate the food kitchens. This one will only need to run long enough to keep the cookhouse going, however long that takes. But we are keeping up on everything. Housing is almost complete. It's going to get warm again. We're at a point where things are going to start looking really, really good. You can see the hope almost totally maxed out. Things are going to start looking really, really good unless the other shoe drops. Let's find out if that's going to happen today. Thank you, Lord, for this glorious new day. And everybody just full of faith, full of positive feelings. Everything going fantastically as we continue to build new houses, as we have the material for it. Around the clock, basically, except for that 2 to 5 sleep time. It's about the only time we're not doing it. And off this automaton goes to do its thing with the other one not feeling so great. And here comes our overdrive warning on the generator, as we might expect. Let's get ready for a new day. Alright, they're at 56%, and we're going to drop that off because it's time for a new day. Let's turn this on, yank out the automaton, throw some workers in there. Already have some there. We've got steel and this whole area running per usual. The cookhouse is going to be running. That's where we're at. And of course, building more houses. Always building more houses. We're going to be saying hello to, or not saying hello, but we're going to have our scouts reaching their new destinations. We'll find out if there's any more fun things out that way. That's coming up. Other than that, basically just trying to survive the rest of this cold. Something else new is going on. A tip from a believer. Another person catching people hoarding supplies. I don't know exactly how much that got us last time, but I'll take whatever it gets. Obviously. Let's see about... Yeah, everybody should be back now. Let's get all that food cooked. It's gonna take a while, I think. Let's get some more houses going. I think we've got enough steel coming in to do that. So after those two, we can leave 3 undone. So that's just one more. Yep, just that one more we need to do. We're almost there in terms of the expenses. And let's put up that last house. Now I'm going to save steel until we can get the research done for that and get them cheaper. Scouts have reached the research station just before noon. The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside. Broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and spatters of blood. Yuck. Steam cores, wood, and steel potentially available here. The last discovery. Inside the ransack station, we found a Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like suns dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. So there's a cave hideout. There could be more people out here. But we're taking the steam cores, 145 wood, 67 steel. I'm glad I sent these scouts out this way. Cave hideout. Dark opening at the base of the hill. Probably an entrance to a cave. We can see some smoke coming out of it. Okay. So these people are going to come back with the stuff from the research station, because that's a lot of valuable things. Just over a day. But I'm going to redirect this second scout from here over to the cave hideout, because that, obviously with people there, that seems much more valuable. They'll be there in just under a day. Really going to be about the same time for them to arrive back versus these people going here. Then we'll send to the ice corridor with one of them and see what happens there. Interesting. An asteroid impact could have caused an earthquake that made all this happen. At least that's the theory that they have, and they are the most technologically advanced in this area, it would appear. So that's all very interesting. Now I'm wondering about building another automaton. Let me check on, because I don't have the steel yet. I'm going to need 80 steel, but the factory is freezing. Should be able to move it up to chilly. It's a well-insulated building. And then I'd be able to get that rolling. Definitely have the steam cores for it. And yeah, we got more steel coming in. So I should have steel for anything else I need from that. I think I definitely want to make that happen. There we go. Now, I don't know. Probably not going to be able to build it today. But you know what? Let's get it started. Assuming the progress carries over. Although I can't say that, like, for sure. In any case, we're wrapping up the houses that we're going to build here. I did turn the overdrive off, right? Yeah, I turned it off. I was just having a moment there. I wasn't sure if I'd actually made that move or not. The malfunctioning automaton has been repaired. Assuming that's the one that he was working on. Steam core needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report. He broke the automaton he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. Goodness, the damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix the broken machine. On top of that, we can now adjust the automatons to make them work faster. The engineer's busy again now, but he said he's on to something really exciting. Keep working. We'll find a steam core later. We can't afford it. It'll end, and the efficiency will rise by 5%. We will use one steam core. The efficiency of automatons will rise by 5%, and discontent will rise slightly. You know what? I'm going to accept it. Discontent can rise slightly. We have enough steam cores to do this. It's going to take us down to 2, but we've got 2 more coming in. We're going to go back up to 4. So let's go ahead and go on with that. Might not have authorized the whole process if I knew I was trading a steam core for 5% more efficiency. And some lost productivity. You know, I mean, I thought I was going to get more out of it than that, but... You know, honestly, with how important they are to steel, it frankly still might be worth it. So now we can get rid of the people in this steam field kitchen. They can stop churning through food. Let's see how we're doing on this. We might actually finish it. Those people got to work right away. That's excellent. And more research about to finish. There we go. Automaton integration up to 70%. And it should actually take us up to 75% with that work that's going on. Let's see what we have next. And we can boost them further up to 80% if we want. Medical ones allows them to be used at medical posts and infirmaries. Engineers allows them to be used at workshops and factories. So we can actually have automatons building automatons. That's almost worth doing just for the lulz, but I'm not going to bother. I don't think I need more scouts. I don't think I need faster. So the automaton integration, that's a serious contender. We could also improve, you know, our efficiency stuff over here. That house redesign. You know, there might be people in that cave over there who will be coming back. And if so, we would want the cheaper houses. The other thing about it is if we get more people in beyond a certain point, we're going to want to increase our area. You know, I think now that we've got the advanced steelworks, I think I want to take a break from improving the automatons. I mean, I'd like to improve them more, but I think we need more places to potentially put people. I think the house redesign would be a good idea. I also think the range upgrade would be a good idea. I think I need to start switching to things in that direction. This one, 60-40. For that. The other thing is that's going to make us use a lot more coal. So I may very well want the efficiency upgrade. Yeah, I mean, there's all these things to consider. I really think, I don't know. I mean, we could upgrade the coal production instead. And we could just coal mining opposite steam coal thumper, steam coal mine. I think the steam coal mine, just to be able to operate it when it's colder, I mean, that's worth considering too. There's all these different possibilities. I think we need to get more housing area first, though, and then worry about all of that. So let's do the house redesign. I want to do house redesign. I want to boost the range. Then I probably want to work on like efficiency and getting more steam, more coal stuff in. I think all of that's going to be important. And I think they're going to finish it. Indeed they did. A new automaton has been built. So now we're going to crank up the overdrive again. Well, actually, no, I don't need to do that. Let's leave it off. Because I have enough houses that livable for everybody. So I can just leave that overdrive off and let this cool down to nothing. Which is going to be great. And, yeah. I mean, I'm curious to see what's going to be at that new hideout now. But it looks to me like we're really going to be able to, if nothing else falls, really be able to boost up our resources in the coming bit here. This could be a great time of prosperity for the people of New London if nothing else goes wrong. Alright, so everybody's set to go out hunting again. What do we want to build, if anything? Well, with more steam cores coming in, more steel, I've got 2 automatons in these, and I'm also putting one in the coal so we can start getting more coal overnight. I think what I want to do now is we've got enough people and, again, potential more survivors coming in. So I think we won't need a huge amount of steel, even if we do need to build more for people. I want to get a couple more. It's sort of time to take care of secondary priorities. I'm going to get a couple more hunters' hangars rolling. We don't need them yet. But, like, if we had more food, we could run more food kitchens in the future. You know, I'm just sort of future-proofing, working against anything that might possibly go wrong that we'd want to deal with. So I want to put one here. And I'd like to put another one up, but I'm not sure where. Let's see, one there. Might eventually want something else back there. What's this? Oh, that's a child shelter. Okay. You know what? They're spread out far enough. I don't think it really matters that much where they go. At this point, I mean, oh, that doesn't quite fit. I thought it did. But putting it one back does. I don't see anything wrong with that location. Yeah. Why not? So that's 2 more... That's 2 more hunters' hangars, so we'll be able to send out a total of 8 groups, and we have plenty of workers for that. So I think we build those. We save up what resources we can, and move forward. And yeah, I did turn those heaters off for these. Just wanted to make sure I hadn't running those all night. The temple has influenced some people to mend their ways, even though there's nobody left to mend their ways. Sounds great. Churning through the food, but we'll get more in the morning. All is peaceful at the moment, sort of waiting for the other shoe to drop here. And look, there it is, off in the forecast. I'll drop one more level. Okay, so it'll go up 2, then drop 1, then drop down to where it is now. It's getting back to -70 down the road. It's a good thing we have hyper-accurate weather forecasts. Wish we could have that kind of accuracy in the modern world. And there we are. No overnight problems. Now we are down to 258 wood. Wood is dwindling, but it's gonna be warmer again. We should be able to put people back in the sawmills and address that problem. So I don't see that as being an issue for very long, especially since we have no building needs really right now. So we should really be able to rack up a good amount of wood, put it away. Food's almost gone, but we're going to have more coming in, and we can deactivate the food kitchens. Those don't have to run tomorrow. So it looks like we're back into stockpiling mode again, at least for the next couple days. That's going to be important. And I think, yeah, I think that's just going to be about where we leave it. So next time, be thawing out more. Hopefully be saving some things up. Until then, thanks for watching. Day 27 complete.